Brad, you gonna get your putter? Brad.
You did say it was the Gator Pit.
I did call it that. Here, we can see. Let's see if one's back here right now. Welcome to episode 3 of Finding the Fairway. We're gonna be playing with the Aviar, you know?
Classic.
A classic. It's really standed the test of time. It's in many pros' bags today.
One of the most popular discs ever.
It's in this guy's bag still.
That's right.
He putts with them, he throws them.
It's true.
It was approved in January of 1984. So, you know, it's been around a long time.
The iconic Aviar, if I may. Everybody wanted the eagle and arrow. And then a year later, I designed this guy here to be specifically the best disc you could be using for putting and approaching. People didn't get it. So this baby just sat there for about a year before people started catching on. It doesn't go as far as my arrow or eagle. Why should I want it? It's not for driving. It's for accuracy. It's not as long, but it's better than the arrow or the eagle in the wind. And it's certainly better than either of those for putting. Obviously, lots of people want a putter like this because not only the Aviar, tons of Aviar-like copies are out there too. And this is the first guy.
The ones we have today, couple old DX Aviars. They look like they got they look like they have a small little micro bead on the bottom.
Yeah.
Plastic is pretty stiff, actually.
Yeah.
Very firm plastic.
Very firm.
Honestly, they feel really, really good. Like I feel like I could putt with these.
Feel brand new.
Yeah, they are. I think they are brand new. Yours has one little chip on it, but we got each got a couple Aviars. I think we're both pretty familiar with these. But yeah, it's, in the grand scheme of things, like a pretty medium-sized putter as far as depth, and it's definitely good for throwing. God, well, bless you. It's good for throwing and putting.
Yeah,
so,
and covering up your sneeze.
Yep, I think this is going to be a really good one for us when we get out to the course to show off how well it putts, because I think it's going to fit both of our putting styles very well.
Oh, that's true.
But we're going to start here. We're going to give it a couple tosses in the field. We're going to see how they fly out in the open field, and you know, so we know what we're doing when we go out to the course.
We're going to do the little test flight with our Aviars. Pretty sure they're going to fly just like modern day Aviars. Not much has changed.
Yeah, they look and feel very similar to something that you would go and buy right off the shelf today.
Yep.
We're back at the same field as we were for the first 2 episodes. We're in Philippi Park. We have the same little tailwind. We're going a little bit uphill, but we're gonna toss them. So, you want to flip or you want me to flip?
All right, call it.
All right. Heads. It's never heads.
I'm up first, baby. Purple boy, purple foil, Aviar. Classic Aviar stamp. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I crushed that thing. I love the Aviar. Dude, this is when fade was invented.
Yeah, that one definitely
Give me my
had
other
some
one.
good fade.
All right, let's put some turn on it. The Aviar is such an enhancement over the Arrow in terms of fade. Look how much harder you can throw this thing. Dude, people were killing the disc golf course when the Aviar came to the market.
First toss here. I got to see what they go like. I guess they're stable.
Yeah.
But maybe just for Brad. I don't know.
Whatever.
Maybe not for me. No, it's going to be their brand new Aviar.
Look at that
Oh,
fade.
yeah, look at that. You were right. Fade was invented. I mean, that's shorter than I threw that eagle, though.
Yeah, I mean, the eagle was, that was an awesome
blasted.
flight.
All right, we'll try to put a move on this one. Got it turning a little, but it's
Oh, that's
staying
great.
up.
Look at it coming out of that.
Yeah.
Man, 1984 was a good year to play disc golf.
Massive changes just there between the first 2 discs we threw with the eagle and the arrow. Way more torque resistant, I feel like. And I mean, still, like, I wouldn't call it like overstable or understable. I just think a little more torque resistant.
I think from like the beginning of 83 to the release of this disc in 84, I would say this is a major improvement. To our standards, modern day disc, yeah, you can't say it has a lot of fade, but that's significant
Yeah, I mean, you can really throw that one pretty firm.
Yeah.
And it's not going to roll over.
I feel like that would have been revolutionary to players back then to get a disc that did what we just threw.
Yeah, it definitely changed the game for them. I'm assuming. You know, I wasn't alive, but
Neither was I, luckily.
yeah, I think we'll probably see some better scores with those than the first two, but we'll see when we go out to the course.
All right, we're here, hole 13, Cliff Stevens.
Short pads.
Short pads. We're in Florida, obviously, and this is
Brad retains the box. He's
Uh,
a two-time
champ.
champion, 2-0.
Yep.
Undefeated.
Yeah, and here we have the Aviar. This is basically where fade was invented.
All right,
We're gonna need it.
a little bit of a headwind here.
So the road's the OB.
Oh yeah, the road is the out of bounds on this one.
Okay, so road's OB, going straight back into the wind. Yeah, about 180 feet or so. So I'm gonna leave the nose up a little bit and give it a little hyzer. I threw it low, unfortunate.
He
All
got
right.
some good slide.
Yeah, but I'm still
He's
circle
gonna have a
2.
look.
Yeah.
He still has a look. It was low though.
Yeah.
My options are green and green, so I'm gonna go green.
Okay. Any thoughts going into this headwind?
I'm just thinking about Lance over here.
Lance Armstrong.
He's
That's
Gotta watch out for
a
the
good first
pets.
thought.
pedestrians. No, I'm just gonna try to toss it on up there. Hopefully get a good start this time.
Oh, that's a great flight. Almost a
Oh,
little
settle
basket
down.
dinger.
So settle down.
Well, yeah, I don't think you went too long.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good right there. I can throw this a little more like I normally throw some of my other frisbees, so I feel a little more comfortable
You look more comfortable.
throwing.
Holy moly.
You know, I'm not a caster like Brad. He always tries to teach me these casting methods, and I'm just not that guy. So, you know, hopefully I can redeem myself on this 6-hole challenge. Hopefully I can get myself my first dub.
I love to see the smile in your eyes.
You have a particular one you like throwing versus putting with, Brad?
Not yet. I think I threw purple here, and I'll throw a gold on the next one. All right.
Bashed. Note that this is basically Brad's primary putter.
Okay.
He
Okay.
he is
I don't
very
putt with it.
comfortable. What?
I don't putt with them.
You putt with an Aviar.
I putt with a Firefly.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought you putted with the Aviar. My bad. That was my mistake. For some reason I thought you putted with Aviars.
I mean, so we talk about the Aviar a lot, and every time you're helping me pick them up around the green from my upshots, you always say, man, this feels like a great circle 2 putter.
I mean,
Which I'm
it
sure
does.
it is. But no, I actually putt with a Firefly.
How good are you at circle 2 putting?
Some would say really good.
Okay, so I think you should keep on doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Maybe I need to learn something from these bad boys.
Look at these classic stamped Aviars.
Double ring on the bottom.
1984 edition.
Yeah, I don't know if this is exactly a 1984. Only John will be able to know that for us, Mr. Malden. We are both 1 under par.
I'm gonna try my Goldie boy.
We are now here at hole number 14, short pad.
Tailwind.
Got the tailwind.
And maybe 200 feet.
Yeah, that sounds pretty close.
Okay. Oh, look at the fade.
Brad's fading out.
I'm throwing it like
The
it's
wind.
like an arrow.
The wind got under it a little bit.
Ooh. So
I've exposed it.
your boy Bradley's so struggling a little bit with this fade technology.
Once again, I'm gonna choose green. I'm gonna choose my green one.
It's a non-choice.
Just try to toss it over there.
Kept it low. Put it into the ground.
A little closer than Brad.
I don't know why I sense a little
Closer than...
redemption story. This guy's trying to cook.
I can try to cook, but I got a lot of golf left, and you know, I don't like to celebrate before it's time. Unlike Brad over here.
Look, I got a straight crossing head from like 35, 40.
This closer to 40. Oh, just a little bit of band, caught the top link. That was a clean looking putt. Have you ever thought about putting with these?
I just thought, like, how do I want to be remembered? As a guy who didn't give it a good run from circle 2 into a headwind.
I'm gonna choose my green one.
Wow.
It's my first lead.
First lead in the series.
I may never look back.
Well, I heard that after the groove battle.
Yeah. And then you threw some discs from the early 80s at me. It's a different world.
Gave you a little 1-2.
Yeah, the early 80s is a much different time than the groove, which is what, like, when was that made? Like 2013 or something? I don't know. We'll find out later in this
We got
series.
Lance coming up on that.
He's gonna split us.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a nice ride. I think this hole's about 310 or so feet,
That's fair.
roughly. I could be wrong. I don't know. You could check the U-disc. Our T sign somehow went missing. These cones are marking it, but we're gonna have to wait a little. We got a little dog
Taking a
doing his business.
Okay. Well, you want to...
OB water on the left,
Yeah.
but
You want to talk about the disc at all?
yeah, I mean, this is, what a lot of other things were built off of. Something I'm way more familiar with. You don't, like, you can, kind of cast it like the arrow and everything and it'll fly, but you can also put quite a bit more pop on these and they're not going to, just roll over.
Yeah.
They got way more torque resistance, so.
Yeah, and it kind of set the tone for the disc golf industry.
Yeah, they really figured something out between the arrow and the Aviar as far as adding distance. So can't wait to see how much distance we can add throughout this series. But for now, I think we're good to go. Got about a 300 or whatever for the hole. We got tailwind, OB water. I'm gonna keep it safe. I'm going down this right side. I don't think that necessarily yields me a birdie, but I have a lead. It's my first time playing with one in this series, so try to be smart with it. Oh man, that thing, it's got some stability.
Yeah, it never got off its fade angle, but it lost its glide right away.
It did lose the glide quick. Feeling like you have something to prove.
Sure. I think I'm gonna try to incorporate a little nose up into my hyzer angle. See if that helps anything. And it
Kept his up.
And it did. So
Watching through the phone was hard to tell how good that ended up, but
I would say at least 12% better than your shot.
okay, 12% better. We'll have to see if that yields true when we get up there.
Okay, so what do you think? Am I 12% better?
Yeah, pretty good. Brad is inside the circle. I am just outside. Oh God. Well, at least it didn't skip off the top.
That's true.
Lucked out there. Oh, here, I'll take that. Brad to re-tie up the score. Center him up. Good putt. Good throw. You grabbing me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, well, I'm gonna go grab the bag. We got a couple long holes now. Well, actually, our last three are kind of long now that I think about it.
So, like,
No real short pad, I don't think, on 17.
do you think these would have been par 4 from back in the day?
Nah.
I think everything was
Par
par
54.
3. Yeah, par 54.
I feel like all those old school guys, I remember always were all about calling it 54. So I think this was probably a 3. I mean, I don't know if this was one of the original holds out here. I don't know enough about the history of this course. But we are at 16. Cliff Stevens, one of the more iconic holes on the course. Probably seen some videos posted from the long pad.
Yeah.
But the short pad's pretty awesome too. Oh, that tipped.
All right,
Short
standard
pad's pretty awesome.
painted line.
It looks like we have an out of bounds line
Yeah.
because of the tournament here this weekend, painted up top. So we'll follow their OB rules.
Okay.
There's an OB line up top.
Got tailwind.
It says it's 413 feet from here.
Oh boy.
We do have a nice helping wind,
Yeah.
thankfully for us.
Yeah.
But decisions have to be made.
That's right. That is right. So I don't know. I don't know about you, but I just have this desire to try.
I do too. Maybe I'll have less of one if you don't cross them.
I like it. All right, let's rock and roll. Oh,
Too
it's
stable.
so stable.
That is in the gator den, folks.
Oh my God.
That is an early OB crossing. But you know what? I could play the layup, but I'm not going to do that to you.
Thank you.
I'm going for it.
Holy moly, that was stable.
I mean, we talked about it. They invented fade, and they weren't messing around. What we got is our wind. Tailwind, okay? Get a good ride on this. Throw it up, let it glide.
Oh, where is it?
Oh! Barely cleared.
You're
Wow.
way over.
But it barely got over that line. You know, it's like it hit the ground.
Tell me how
past the
good.
line.
Just tell me how good you feel right now.
I mean, it's a good feeling knowing Brad, best case scenario, is taking a 4. So I'm at least getting 1. And that's a good feeling. You know, after I just lost one, it's a real turning point for me. Brad gonna have to take a not great lie. Hopefully he'll hop in the water to get his disc. I know he doesn't want to, but it makes some great footage
I just think that you're the Florida man. I think
of Brad walking around in the slime.
I think we should just put you back out there.
All right, sorry. Let me
All
frame
right,
this
so I don't know,
up.
like 215. I just gotta respect that the fade is here. I can throw this flat.
Nice.
That was great. You need help?
Yeah, I was running out of hands.
Oh.
Had to hold that in my mouth. The tailwind and the torque resistance of these are pretty dang stable.
Yeah,
I
they
haven't
are.
actually like thrown a new Aviar in a while. You've thrown those anniversary ones, right?
Yeah, so
How
I
do they
have-
compare?
Yeah, I have like a glow. I have the 40th anniversary glow AVRs currently right now, and if you get a fresh one, they're pretty straight.
So is this more stable?
These do seem just slightly more stable.
I don't know if they're the same mold exactly. Do those? This seems to have like a tiny little micro bead on it.
Yeah.
Do you know if those ones do?
We can look when we get to the car. I think I can't say off the top of my head if they do or not, but when they're brand new, they're very straight.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little torque resistant, but these seem what I would say beefy,
Okay.
which I actually really like because they still have a small shoulder. All right, so I guess we'll do
All right. I'm gonna
just
try
putt
to
it out.
convert. I'm gonna try to convert here.
Okay.
Got my birdie.
Well, you got more than that.
I got 2 strokes on Brad.
2 strokes. So as soon as the match was tied, Calvin was able to throw 15 feet.
I think it was 413 to the basket, so I was a little short of that. I'd probably throw it like 380, 390, but this, quality stuff. Quality stuff.
Game changer for the game of disc golf.
What's oh, I see Brad's out there.
Oh, I see it.
Brad, you gonna get your putter? Brad.
You did say it was the Gator Pit.
I did call it that. Here, we can see. Let's see if one's back here right now.
The Gator?
Yeah, sometimes there's one hanging out back here. If he is, he's not showing himself right now.
Okay.
He would be hiding in the depths.
In the deep, deep
I
dark.
don't remember seeing sometimes he's back here too. No one's home today.
Okay.
No one is home, unfortunately.
Okay. Well.
So,
Yeah.
Brad, are you gonna do it
Am I gonna get in the water?
for the people?
For the people. You want to videotape this?
Huh?
You want to film me mucking around?
I mean,
Where is it again?
I see it. It's just right there.
Isn't it pretty deep?
I mean, it might be. It might be. It's just
Ow.
hard to just imagine leaving that gem
Oh, you're really
right there, you know?
And you have such long legs too.
Golly.
Hmm.
You're really not gonna go in there. I knew that's who you were.
Yeah.
Who you've always been. That's why he's asking me for this on my allotment. Calvin, go get me 20 strikes.
Oh boy.
I used on mine by throwing them and leaving them in the lake. But you know what, Brad, I'm gonna be a real friend to you. I'm gonna go muck around in the slime.
Come on, King Mucker.
I think this just means that it's mine now. Like I have 3 Aviars and he gets 1. Like, I think I just add to the green crew.
Yeah, but you don't even throw these. I could actually use this.
No, I think I might though, you know. I might submerge your mic at that point.
Well, let's not throw away a couple $100 for a $12 disc.
That's not a $12 disc, Brad. Don't talk about Malden's gems like that. This is definitely mine now.
I don't know.
Oh, I do.
I think you were like really falling in love with the green ones.
I am on the
And
green.
purple's sort of my thing.
I might just leave it now then.
You don't need to leave it.
It doesn't want to stick, man.
Well, there's some algae.
Can't see it anymore.
Neither can I.
I've darn messed up. Oh no. Oh, it's just gonna be like buried in the slime. I really messed up.
Yeah.
Golly, that's just a real bummer, man.
Just leave it for now.
Caught fishing line. And a lure.
So that could be in your bare foot.
Nah. That's negative thinking.
Yeah, I don't think I want you walking around in there barefooted now. You're literally holding a hook.
You're
Let's
holding a
just
camera.
get you out of there.
You're holding the camera. I'd like to return your pole. I did not come out of that water successful. Not sure if that's gonna make the cut or not. Regardless, we're coming out of 16.
You're up 2. I'm down 1.
With only 3 Aviars left. RIP purple stamp Aviar.
Ugh.
Green team still holding two members strong. Up 2 strokes. Not sure what to do with 2 strokes. I haven't been in this situation yet.
Hit the first tree.
I could maybe hit the first tree. There's not really a short pad here on 17.
Is it,
honestly,
what's the OB here?
There isn't any. Okay. But yeah, so we got 384 feet. You have your pick your poison, left or right side. I might try to do something down this left side. I have 2 strokes. I might as well blow them.
I think going left is like the most practical route with a putter.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going for it then.
Okay.
I'm not trusting the guy who just lost one of his Aviars.
I thought it'd flip.
What'd you just say?
Nothing.
You thought it would float.
But it would flip.
Oh, get through it. Oh, it did.
Of course, if it's you throwing,
It's a magic disc. Oh, with a little slide.
Oh, no.
That's a tough break for Brad. Brad needed that to shoot left.
Yep, I did.
Then he could have said, told you so, that was a bad idea.
Told you so. I throw the hyzer shot. All right, so, I mean, it is stable, right? So I need to turn.
Yeah, give it a little turn.
Turn it a little.
Right down the middle.
What a pure job. Little road rash.
We're both down there.
Well, these things are really good. I don't know if the 40th anniversaries are this stable. Maybe these are just a little more stable.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the 40th anniversaries.
Man, if it's true that earlier Aviars had a micro bead and we took it away, I want to bring it back. I want to bring it back and I want to run it in premium plastic.
Is this the putter you've been looking for?
Yeah, because it's not tall. It's lower profile than some of the premium plastics AVRs of today's age. And I mean, with the little bead and base plastic, it's super stable. So if we ran it in Champion or Star, maybe it's the perfect putter for me.
Smells like something died back there.
It was a possum. Well, our shots are neck and neck.
Our shots are basically right next to each other. I think
I'm actually closer to the
I
basket.
think Brad is CTP technically.
Let's go.
I'm gonna putt with my green one.
Oh, of course.
Green team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 57 feet.
Thanks. Nah, I'm gonna
A little left to right head, straight head.
Oh no.
Okay. All right, this is my chance. This is my chance. All right, he's over here throwing too.
Oh, too much. Too much. He needed that to have a chance.
So much glide.
Oh man, I did lose some plastic on mine too. We'll probably putt with this one now.
Well, I just don't see how I can overcome the
Two with two to go.
Yeah, 2 strokes with 2 to go.
2 strokes, 2 to go. Off to hole 18. It's 471 according to this T sign here.
Is that how far we've been throwing in practice?
We'll have to either pull out a Bushnell or Google.
I have a
Google
Bushnell.
Earth it. Okay, we'll Bushnell it from the T pad, but the T sign said 471.
Ah.
Certainly gonna play a little longer today. A little bit of a headwind or fight in the wind.
What's the worst thing you could do that would benefit me?
The worst thing I could do would be throwing it in that pond, that OB pond at some point.
Okay, let's see if that can happen.
It could, but I think I'm just gonna try to walk this one in.
You're gonna try to launch it in.
I'm gonna walk this one in. I'm gonna just try to throw it to the manhole and then throw it up from there.
All right, give it an old Bushnell poppy.
All right, 470.
So we've been throwing pretty far.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been going long on this little puppy.
Yep.
All right.
So
Feels good.
got a headwind, got 2 strokes. I'm gonna stick with my green one.
Ha ha.
Green team.
Blake?
No. It's not gonna glide. No! There we go. I almost did throw it in the lake.
There you go.
Almost lost my...
Well, I'm gonna go with my only putter I have left. It's got a lot of road rash.
You gotta unzoom this when you hand it to me, man.
I'm sorry,
Man.
friendo. Uh-oh. Did I throw it in the lake?
Brad. Just yeeting it. Did that end up in the lake?
I don't know.
He's looking in the water. He's looking in the water.
He's shaking his head.
God.
Well, let's finish it off.
I just honestly didn't think any of our matches were gonna end this way, and just you conceding.
I don't know if I conceded. I have no discs.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
All right, let's finish it up.
Oh, look at that. I'm back to rolling it over. Just in time, Brad. That was bad. I should have given you that disc to throw, actually. That's my bad. Here, I'll run back and give that to you.
You got it. Just throw it right here to the bag. All right, here we go. What a great approach disc.
It's a good putter, too.
We've acquired a production team.
That's crazy. Episode 3, we've already upped our staff. Oh, nope.
We all knew that you weren't a threat without fade technology,
Yeah,
and we proved it.
fortunately, I have it. Brad taps in his 4. Calvin taps in his 4. All right, well, we only have 2 soldiers left. You know, I would say this is a pretty good throwing putter.
Yeah.
Better than I honestly was expecting. It was a little more stable than I thought it was going to be.
And that's kind of where I got into trouble. Is like I was having a hard time putting a lot of faith in it on some of the holes because of playing with the eagle and arrow today.
Yeah, very different.
But it's so much more different. You could have actually put a lot more trust into this disc than I was ready to do.
But yeah, I mean the Aviar, great disc. It's been around since '84. Still in players' bags today. I will have to check to see if we'll have to check to see if the ones now have this little tiny micro bead on them or not.
Yep.
But these definitely fly really well. They putt pretty smooth. I don't know if we cashed any big ones there, but they definitely feel good in the hand.
I mean, we hit band a lot from outside of circle 2.
Yeah. So
Off the glide.
this is, great putt and approach disc. Kind of can do both very well.
Well, we'll see you guys on episode 4.
Yeah.
Thanks for following along.